Hello and welcome to another one of D's ADD videos. What we're going to do is we're going to look at the equilibrium law in terms of pressure. If all of your reactants are gases, the ideal gas law has this relationship. And what you can see from this is if you solve for pressure, you can see that the pressure is proportional to the molarity times the gas constant times the temperature. Alright? So if we were to look at this equation here, we could have the Kc, just products over reactants, would be equilibrium constant in terms of concentration alright, but the Kp in terms of pressure, look at the partial pressure of each gas also having that same relationship between the coefficients and the exponents. Alright? So that's basically how you look at it. There's a relationship between Kp and Kc, which is going to be the Kp I'll do this in a different color since it's a formula. Equals Kc RT change in moles of gases. Alright? So what we do is we have to look at the overall change in moles. And how we do that is we look at the coefficients on the reactant side and the product side, and then you do the products minus the reactants. Like for instance, here there's 3, here there's 1, so there's a 4 on the side, and here there's 2. So we would have a delta N of, so it's moles of, you guys remember that the lowercase n is moles of products. This is gas, right? And minus moles of reactants, also gases. And in that example up there we had 2, I believe was the coefficient there, minus 4, so delta n in this case would have been a -2. Alright, so if we have the same number of moles on both sides, if that, in other words, if that equals 0, anything to the 0 power would be 1, and that would mean Kp would equal Kc there. Okay. Make sure that your temperature is in Kelvin. So that's 273.15 plus your degrees Celsius. And let's see, what else do we need to know? R is 0.0821 liters atom, atmosphere. That's what happens when you record videos at 1:30 in the morning. Moles and Kelvin. Alright. So that's basically the concept. Make sure you practice a few of these and understand the relationship between the two exists and how to go from one to the other. Hope this has clarified any doubts that you have. Make sure you check out the example video and practice, practice, practice. Thank you and have a nice day.